Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and franchise owner with Network in Action here in the metropolitan Nashville area and nationwide. And today I have Matt Bryant, the owner founder of Catapult Real Estate. Thanks for joining me today, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
So, my favorite question to ask is tell me about your entrepreneurial journey.
So that's a funny question. So I always knew I wanted to be in real estate. When I was a kid, I was the weird kid that made my parents take me to open houses on the weekends. We were
Happen
not
all the
looking for
time.
houses, but we looked at houses. So I knew that was kind of the space I wanted to be in. When I was in college, I majored in political science, and I thought I wanted to do real estate law. And
Mm.
after working at a law firm for a couple of years, I quickly realized that was not what I wanted to do. So I decided to get into real estate, and I just kind of fell into property management, and I started with luxury vacation rentals down in my home,
Oh, yeah.
the island in Georgia,
Mhm. Mhm.
and kind of found out that I was good at it, and moved to Nashville. And fast forward 10 plus years later, I started my company about 5 years ago, and we were managing about 170 properties in the Middle Tennessee area.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me like who your ideal type of client is.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of everyone. So we have the person that was living in their like first home, and they got married and they decided we're going to keep this one and move in with the partner or whatever. So we have those kind of people, and they get a little nervous and require a little bit of extra handholding. And so I think we do a really good job at that. We kind of educate them on how this is. You kind of have to frame it as this is now a business. This is not my
Mhm.
home anymore. It's a business. So we do really well with those kind of people. And then we have people, we have investors, clients that live. I mean, we've got clients all over the world. We have one in Singapore. We've got
Wow.
a lot of our clients are in California, but a lot of them have larger portfolios. We've got one guy that has like 35 houses. We've got another guy that has like 40 plus houses. So I
Wow.
think we do really well. Ironically, the ones with the more houses require less hand holding, and they're a little
Yeah.
bit easier, but we like both.
I love that I love that you're willing to help handhold and educate because I think, someone's got to get started somewhere. And
Yeah.
not everybody has that experience of a partner to come along and help them, right? And so to kind of give them that peace of mind that, hey, maybe I am looking to put our first home into this, but I'm not sure where to start. I just know I don't want to manage it. Like knowing that they can call you is pretty good. So tell me, what kind of referral partners do you look for?
So we work really well with realtors. They we have several that we partner with regularly that they know the buying and selling, and but they can admit, because they're not like in the property management space, that they don't know it. A lot of realtors, they don't know a lot about landlord tenant laws. They don't know about leases and things like that. So we work really well with realtors who are looking at properties for their investor clients, and we partner with them, and we actually go and we view the properties with them, and we know
Mhm.
like this is not going to be a good one. Here's why, because we have a decade of historical data, like simple things like such as we know this floor plan doesn't work. I have several properties in Murfreesboro that the floor plans is the same floor plan, and they just don't rent well for whatever reason. People don't like them. So we work really well with realtors. Another industry we work really well with attorneys as well. So attorneys that do estate planning and things like that. A lot of times people inherit a portfolio of properties and they don't know what to do with them.
Oh.
So we kind of step in and take care of that for them, as well as financial advisors as well. That kind of pieces with the estate stuff. But we pretty much anyone that deals with people that have property, we're happy to partner with.
One thing that you were saying that I hadn't thought about that I also love is the fact that you partner so much with the realtors. So one, that's a great connection. But back to that where you're helping people. Now, granted, if there's that first house that they're looking to turn into an investment, it is what it is, right? But if it's also someone like I'm ready to buy our first house that will be a rental property, it's really amazing that you can come along and partner with them. And what I'm hearing is the earlier the better, right?
Correct.
Like,
Yeah. So we like to get in as early as possible, and we will get with the realtor, and the realtor will tell us, all right, this is the budget. And we'll typically, and if you're an investor looking to invest, you don't really care about the area as long as the numbers work. And
Mhm.
so we've got stuff, we'll go about an hour driving distance of downtown Nashville. So we've got stuff all over Middle Tennessee. So we kind of know where the numbers work and where they don't work. And we'll actually, what we do is what we prefer is to have the realtor send us properties before they even send them to the client.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
We can X off ones that we think won't work, and we'll also provide rental comparables so that they can see, all right, this house, if we buy it for this, it should rent for this price point, and it makes it a lot easier. And that way, the investor's not going around driving around all day looking at houses because no one wants to do that. It's a waste of time. No one wants to do that when it's an
100%.
investment. Like
Yeah.
if it's your personal house, that's fun. People love to do that. Clearly, I like to do that. But for an investment, you don't want to waste all that time.
No, you want what works. Give me the options of what will work. Like, I love that. And I wouldn't have thought about that, about bringing you in as early as possible. It's just really great to learn about that.
And we
So
don't
Matt, if
charge for that at all. There's no fee for that. We like to help for free.
that's amazing customer service. I love
Mhm.
it. Well, no wonder you have 170 properties and growing. So Matt, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
So just shoot me a text. My phone number, I've got an easy one, thankfully. My cell phone is 615-568-7000. So shoot me a text. Love to connect.
Great. Thanks for spending time with me today, Matt. I really enjoyed learning more about what you do, but the way that you help people is probably not as obvious as they would have thought, and it's pretty remarkable.
Well, thanks for having me.